What is the book actually about?
Well, it's quite different, this book, from a lot of intelligence tell-alls or memoirs, in that it's set against an operational backdrop, but is really the very personal story of my coming of age in my 20s as a wife and a mom, overseas undercover during the war on terrorism. So there is a lot of personal journey and personal growth, figuring out who I was, which is hard enough in your 20s no matter what, let alone when you're dealing with different identities and so on. And one of those evolutions for me was going from a young person who was determined to wipe the adversary off the map. I'd suffered personal losses at the hands of terrorism. My best friend when I was 8 years old was on the flight that went down over Lockerbie, Scotland. So when I started out, it was not with a view to peacemaking. But over the course of my career, I found that engaging in these longer term strategies and understanding the motivations that drive this violence is the only way to bring it to an end.
We usually perceive the CIA as being kind of hard-boiled, tough guys fighting terror. Is that correct?
I think that the fighting terrorists part is correct. Hard-boiled, I don't know so much. I think that the best officers that I met in my career are those that were courageous, yes, but courageous enough to actually engage with the human motivations of people who were committing horrendous crimes. And that can be a very scary thing to do. It's a lot safer and a lot easier to cast our enemies as monsters. But for a human intelligence officer who is trying to build trust, build relationships in order to prevent these attacks, casting the adversary as a monster undermines that ability to build a relationship. And so really the most intimidating part of the work can be grappling with the very humanity of your adversary.